Hey everyone. My name is Heidi with Pixel and Purpose, and um, this is my first crafting video, paper crafting video. I think I've done one on some leather work that I do, but um, I have recently been watching hours and hours of paper crafting and card making, um, and I started with uh, making some junk journals, and I'll show you some of those later, and some notepads. And I've started watching the card making, and I wanted to try my hand at that and share it with you to see what you think. My first two cards kind of flopped, so they're okay, but not. But I want to learn to make the shaker cards, but I don't really want to use foam. Um, I want to just kind of build them up with the frame, and I've seen that. I watch Positively Paper Crafts and all of her boxes and cards she makes, and treasure books for junk journaling, and clump and stampers, and like Stamp Me Happy, all kinds of people. I'll put a list of my favorites, but I thought I would try to make this kind of sunshiny card. I did. I wasn't sure. I got all the pieces cut out, and then I thought that this was just too much yellow, so I took this pickled raspberry Tim Holtz ink and just blended some of that in. And then on the sentiment, I did a sentiment here. I did the same thing, and then I took some of this sponge sugar and put on the words to kind of give it that little pinkish blush look. And then I had previously cut out some butterflies, and I had three colors. I have like a dark pink and a lighter. I have a lighter. Excuse me, sorry about that. I have a light pink, and then a darker pink, and I have this yellow that matches the card, kind of pale yellow. So I did some, just a couple of little butterflies and did them with three wings. I'm not good with foam tape. So I am using glue and double-sided tape. And I had asked my husband for a Sizzix Big Shot Plus for Christmas. The Plus was probably overkill, the 9-inch. I did not need one that big, but I had no idea. So that is what I got, and I love it. And I will have to say that I am very impressed with how it works. I love how it does on leather as well. I can emboss leather with it for earrings and bookmarks, but I'm really impressed with how it does leather. But also all of these little things too. So I will get started. I'm trying to make a shaker card here. So the first thing, I think I will glue this first bit down. I don't know. You can let me know if there is a better way, but I think I'll just put a little bit of my craft glue on here. I don't have, this is the finest tip I have. I don't have a lot of supplies for card making yet. I don't have a lot of words, and I've kind of inked over here so that I can have like a little template of where to put this. And I am sorry that I don't have my face in here, but I hate being on video. I feel like I have a face for radio. So I just don't, I think that's pretty straight. You can let me know if it's crooked. Okay, so I have that. Now I used, for the acetate, I cut it with the same die that I cut the rest of my quarters with. So in theory, it should match up here. Let's see. Not. So I'll have to get it right on the right circle. I'm sure there's an easier way. I'm sorry, this is probably painful for people who are really good at card making. But let's see. I think that's pretty good. I believe I'm just gonna hold it steady and glue. What should I do? How should I do this? I don't know if I should use tape or glue, but I think I'm going to use glue, a little bit of glue. I am most comfortable with glue. I guess I'll put it on first. I do have some good tweezers that I use with my Cricut. I'm going to have that on the acetate, aren't I? I need to probably, sorry, I just used my finger for everything. I'm going to get that farther over where it won't get, you won't see it, hopefully. Okay, moment of truth. I only have one of these, so I have to get this. In depth first go, or I'll have to cut another one. Okay. I'm not going to press too hard. I don't want the glue to bubble out onto the acetate. I want it to stick, but I don't want it to, or bubble out into the window. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. I think it lined up pretty well. Okay, so next step, I don't know if I should put this base down. I have it fixed. I don't know what I got on it there, but, and then I have all of these to build it up if I wanted to build up 3, or if I should just leave like this so you can see that kind of orange through it. I think I'll do that. I've already taped that, but that's okay. So this is face up. I'm going to struggle through more glue. Through this a bit. It's a little to the side, but that's okay. I'm going to put some butterflies and stuff. I don't mind it being a little bit off to the side. Then we'll put a second one. I don't like the foam. I am going to order some of those little foam pieces, but I don't like seeing it in this side. I don't know why. I'll show you that other part I made, which I did not do a good job on. But I will do one more layer. pretty good. I like that. I have all these extra little bits laying around, and I used them for ink. I had to come into my table because I don't really have a craft room. I have a space in the living room where I craft. I do all my sewing and leather stuff. Actually, I come in here usually to do leather stuff because I have to hammer a lot. I stamp by hand. I did. With that Big Shot, I should be able to do my embossing at my little spot in the living room. Right down. Like this. That's better. I wouldn't have thought it made a difference, but okay. So let me see how this is going to go on here before I put the thing. And also, I don't know how you keep your areas so clean. I'm going to do this for static. I made a anti-static bag. I watched a video. I'll have to see who the name was. I can't remember, but that said it was just cornstarch in cloth or pantyhose. So I just did the cloth. So it's gonna go a tiny bit off. I don't know why. I used the exact same stamp, but maybe it looks like it should be that way on purpose. The exact same die. I think it goes this way anyways. I'm sure it'll get better, but okay. So all I have to put in that, I have this ink with some seashells, or I have this big silver. So I am gonna, I guess, use the ink and try that. I think it's my favorite color anyway. So I have my kitchen spoon. Those might be too big to be in there. I think I'll take out some of these bigger ones and just leave the flatter ones in there. It's stuck to my finger. Yeah, I'm going to put a little bit more. I'll try to just take out all the big stuff. That might be too much. I don't know. Escaped heart over there. Card making is not as easy as the videos make it seem. You guys are all so good. Just just make it look so easy. Okay, I think that's all of the biggest stuff out. And I hope that's not too much. Oh, look, there's a little dolphin. It's full of different things. Dolphin. They're just stuck to my fingers. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm not sure. Guess let's go with more glue with my fingers. Sorry. Okay. I hope I'm getting the actual card making in this good. I don't have a good setup here in the kitchen. Okay. I think I may have put too much in there. Probably won't shake, will it? I'll need to either. It takes a little. Okay. Well, this one may not be perfect as well, but it'll be pretty. I'll like it. It's the thought that counts, right? It's very pretty. I wasn't crazy about all of this gold and the different colors, but I found this at Amazon, and it came, I think, 80 in a pack of different colors. And I've gotten to where I really, I think it's pretty. A little bit is pretty. Okay, so there's that. Then I'm going to put, I guess, the sentiment. I hope you smile today. Or I can put it up. I think I'll put it here. Where should I put it? Kind of in the center. What do you think? Let's maybe in the center. I did put tape on this. I probably didn't need it all the way across because it's not going to be all the way across. I don't know. More is better though. Right down. I think, yeah, I'll put it here like this. What do you think? And then I have these little butterflies I made to add a little bit of pink to go with the other colors. It's the one. That is the best one I've made yet. I know that's probably not saying much, but for me, this one looks a lot better than the others have. So I am fairly proud of this one. What do you think? I really like that look. I like that yellow with the pinky blush. I think that's pretty. I've got to get some more. I've got to get, I also asked for one of the stamp platforms, and I got that for Christmas as well. And I use it for my junk journaling, but I don't have any really. I need to get some of the like stamps that go with this. And I don't know, should I use tape or glue on this? I'll put a little glue. Why not? I've got it out. Yeah, I use a lot of glue. Really like watching the Clumpin' Stampers and her crew and all the people that like work with her. It's because I like the template. I love that. I think it makes it so much easier to do stamps that may be a little crooked. But anyways, that there it is. I probably should have used another like orange on the actual card, but that's it. What do you think? I really like that. I like that color. I think it's very pretty. I'm not sure that I would send this first one to anybody, but the look of it, I like. My first two cards were awful. There's this one, and then I scored it in the wrong place, and I put way too much of this bling in there. And then this is my first shaker. And I don't, the thing I don't like about it is this foam. I was not very good with the foam and have it over here where you can see it. And I really am not fond of that. I think I should have put more under here, like to lift the whole thing up. And this paper had like a little place on it. But these are just my first cards. It's not to give to anybody. It's just practicing. So I think this one would be, I like this one pretty well. The inside is what I think I could have just put like right here and just left it. I went too far with it. But yeah, that's the sides you like. I think that's very pretty. The look of it's pretty. I don't think it's, I need to put less in there and work a little harder on it, but just let me know what you think about it. And I would love for you to like, share, and subscribe. And let me know if I also do, let me show you. I like to do junk journaling things. And I mix it with my things that I've done in pattern papers I purchased, and I use a lot of fabrics and my own little note cards I've made. Paper clips, of course. Coloring pages. I love to do coloring books. I have a ton of coloring pages, the little tiny coloring pages. And tags, envelopes. And this one's not quite done yet, but I like the red and the, let's see, I'm working on this pink one with lots of little extra tags and fun stuff in it, and bookmarks, envelopes, little folders. I like to do like magnetic closures, fun little extras. But notepad. So I thought about doing some of these, maybe, as a craft. I just have fun with them. I throw everything but the kitchen sink at them. And, I love doing the paper clip for some reason. I like making them. Tabs and paper clips are some of my favorites to do. But I just blow this up. So, and I've got this little extra here, but if that's like something you like, I'm not even sure. Can you just like sell some journals? I have an Etsy shop. I have a digital Etsy shop, and then I have one that I do some sewing, bookmarks, coloring pages. I haven't put any junk journal stuff on there. I did put stickers. I do stickers. I did put this Positively Paper Craft. I watch her make boxes all the time. I think I probably said that earlier. But I this box was inspired by her to make for my notepad. I was doing some personalized notepads for like care easy. So they're just normal notepads. And I did some stickers, personalized stickers, on a little sticker sheet. And a to-do list. And then just a plain pad. But those are in my Etsy shop as well. Anyways, I just like doing fun stuff. All this paper craft. It's so pretty, but I've gotten into it and have bought a lot of things, just not the right things for card making yet. But I did that. And I was watching today and I made all of my cards for insert and the base cards. I have that. And that's it. I didn't add any of these. I didn't add any extra bling. I'm not super fond of the ones I have. So I just don't think that any of these, maybe the yellow ones, but I don't know where I would put them. I guess I could put, I don't know. I really kind of hate to put them on there. Let me know what you think. Yes to the little sparklies or no. I was going to put my word with this backing it, but I thought, wow, that's just too much. So I use this. Anyways, I'll leave and the die cuts I use. I did, I've never used Temu before. And so just when Greg got me my Sizzix, I decided to go on Temu because I was watching all those Temu hauls. So I did do a video on a Temu haul, but I never published it because I thought this is just it's dumb for me. I couldn't do it. But I ordered a random bundle of 100 dies from Temu, and it really did have a lot of good stuff in it, but like these words came out of that random bundle. The frames I used came out of that, and these butterflies that I used came out of that. So the dies, sorry about that, the dies that I used all came from the huge Temu bundle that I got. And I'm really pretty happy with it. Some of the things I ordered, like washi tape, I thought I was getting 5 rolls, and I got 1. There were some things that were not as expected, but all of the dyes. There are some that I probably won't use that are just oddball, but most of them were decent. They were really decent. So I think though it was like 100 and something, $112, but that's cheap per dye, really, when you consider how expensive some of them are. But um, that's it. So if you like this, or if you think I should carry on and do more, just let me know in the comments. And please do subscribe and visit my website. It's pixelandpurpose.shop, and it's digital goods. I am going to start putting some of my paper goods and leather goods on there. There's a lot of free stuff, free financial calculators, lots of advice on budgeting, and free downloads, blog posts. I think you'll like it. There's some strange stuff, random restaurant picker, just things like that. I try to make it fun. It's got several pages, so even if you don't go to the shop, look at the fun pages. I really like it, and I think there's a link to I use Hostinger. I think if you're interested in building your own website and you don't have one, Hostinger has been the best. I have a big hosting bundle, but you can get a basic bundle plus your DNS, all of that. You can get everything you need very cheap. So I have another site. It's a comfy site. If you click on to play games, it will take you to my comfy site. I have my cybersecurity site, a travel site. I just use it. I love their website builder. It's very easy to use. So consider checking out pixelandpurpose.shop, and I'll leave a link to Hostinger website builder in the comments. And I'm not really an affiliate for them, but they have a thing like it doesn't cost you anything, but I think if you use it's at the top of my dashboard that I would get something if you use my link. But I mean, don't do it because of that, but really check out Hostinger if you want to do a website. I love it. It's very easy. You can also you can do WordPress. My comfy site I built with HTML, Java. I built it from scratch. So it's a very simple, old school. And it has the Cozy Chronicle on it, where I put my little, it's a newsletter. So, but yeah, check that out if you want a website. I highly recommend it. So, and I've been using it for a long time. But I think that's it. That's all I've got. Thank you so much for watching, and please do like, share, subscribe, and have a good evening. Thank you.